Okay, welcome to this video on 50 SolidWorks here, and what we're doing is learning how to make the Deli counter that we had modeled or we were drawing in class in 3D, and we're going to insert it into the plane of reference to get an idea of how orthographic projection works. So just a reminder, orthographic projection is essentially a way of representing a 3D object with several 2D views on your page. Now, in this lesson, what we're going to do is learn how to operate the swept boss base command, learn how to assemble 2 or more part files, and use the 3D modeling power of SolidWorks to reinforce your visualization of objects in 2D and understand the concepts that underpin orthographic projection. So, what we're essentially trying to achieve here is this, what you see there. That's a finished solution, and I probably won't get you to put in the notes. Okay, so here is the question that we're making. So we're going to focus just solely making this component here, the stand. So we open up our SolidWorks. Alright, I'll just show you what the finished solution there looks like before we do it. So this is what we're going to have at the end. Alright, and I'll go through what the red lines mean. It looks confusing at the moment. The red lines are projection lines. So we're going to go new, part, okay. Now remember, it's important always to save your part, or save straight away. So go into the folder I had shown you about in the last video. Right, Deli, and I'm going to call it Deli counter stand. Now, you can rename these if you want: vertical plane, then horizontal plane, and end vertical plane. Click them and press F2. Vertical plane. Right, now we're going to click our horizontal plane, and I'll show you what and press Ctrl 8. Okay, so we're going to draw the outline of this shape here at the bottom. So we're going to trace around the outline of it. So I'll show you what the outline looks like. So this shape here in light blue. Or that shape there. Okay, so one of the key steps in good sketching is just to trace the overall shape first. Draw the overall shape. So click the horizontal plane, sketch, line. Start on the origin. Click the origin, down at a slight angle, click, over, up, click, across, up, this in line, click, and across. Doesn't matter about the dimensions yet. The next step is to add in relations. So relations are basically relationships between lines and points. So these, for example, this point and this one here are both in line with each other, and this line here and this one here are equal. So if I want to add in a relationship between 2 points or 2 lines, I click one point, hold down Control so it's light blue, click the second one while still holding Control, then I let go of Control. Now I'm going to make them horizontal. So that means that no matter where this moves, It's always in line with the other. Now, this line and this line are going to be equal. Okay, they're 50 and 50. So I'm going to click this line, hold down Control, click that line, select Make Equal. The reason I'm adding in relations is because if you ever need to edit a dimension, it minimizes your workload. For example, if that was 50 and somebody said change it to 45, the other one goes 45 as well. So it just saves your work now. So you don't have to do the 45 bit. So the good steps in sketching are draw the shape, add in relations, and then add in overall dimensions. Try and start with the smaller dimensions first. So we have 50, 40, 90, 130. So this is the 41. So Smart Dimension, click the line, move your mouse out, click it, type in 40. Now click this line, click it, type in 50. Now the computer will work out that this is 90. Look, if I click that line and this one here, see the way it's worked out, it's 90. So if you click it, it goes yellow. So that's telling you you don't need to put that in, you're adding too much work. Now what we have left to do is the angle, okay, and the length. So to do the 30-degree angle, I'm going to click this line, this one, and there's a 150-degree angle. But if you move your mouse to here, it'll switch over to 30, and you can type in 30. Now, all your lines need to be black. So what's left to be done is dimension this blue line. So Smart Dimension, click the line, click this one, type in 130. Now save your work. I'm going to open a new part. You don't have to do this because I'm going to teach you what the swept boss base command does. Okay, it says it sweeps a closed profile along or open or closed path to create a solid feature. So I'm just going to go new part. You don't have to do it. Now, look, I draw a circle. I got to exit the sketch. Line tool. So the circle is what's called the profile. And here's my path. Now I'm going to exit the sketch. I'm not even bother fully define them. I'm going to go features, swept boss base. And see what a swept boss base does. It pushes the shape along a path. So I could do this with a square. So if I edit that sketch, delete it, I'll change it to a polygon. See, I get a hexagonal prism. Alright, the line doesn't necessarily have to be in the middle of the center. So look, I could do a rectangle. Line there. Turn it off. You must exit the sketch. So when you're doing that, so features, swept boss base. This is the profile. This is the path. I'll do one more here now to show you what it can be used for. So I'm just giving you an idea of what the swept boss base tool can be used for. And there you go.
You have yourself done a quick period now.
Okay, just 1 second there, please, Mark. I just want to pause this video I'm doing. Okay, so back there you see what it can be used for. Save. Now, So to activate the swept boss base, we need to exit the sketch, and we're going to draw a line, one line now that's 80 mil tall. Go sketch, line, line here, vertical, oh, sorry, exit, sorry, I do that, delete that, I was on the wrong plane. It's on the wrong sketch, sorry, exit the sketch, vertical plane, sketch, line, smart dimension, 80. Okay, so now we gotta exit the sketch. Alright, click this one here, press F2, call it the profile. Press F2 there, call this one the path. Now, features, swept boss base, select the profile. This is the first box for the profile. And this is the second box for the path. And there we go. And save your work. I'll let you change the colors yourself as I'm running short on time here. So I'm going to X out of that. And now we're going to attack this one here. So I'm going to show, we could do this with a swept boss base again. But I'm going to show you a different command. I'm going to show you an extruded boss base. An extruded boss base command is a lot easier. It's a lot simpler, but you'll get little marks for higher level in the project. So that's why I showed you the swept boss base command there. So new part. Okay, I'll let you change them yourselves. Click the right plane, Control 8. So the shape is 30 high, 40 wide, this angle 30. So sketch, line, up, down at an angle, straight down, and across. So smart dimension, this is 40, this is 30, and then we're going to click this line and this line here, and now the outside angle there is 30, so this inside one here is 60. Okay, there we have it there. We're going to go features, extruded boss base, and type in 60. And there we have the glass display unit. So I'll just make it out of glass. Appearance, body, does the whole solid, advanced, browse, glass, whatever one you want. There we go. Save, glass unit. Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to do the assembly file. Okay, so we're going to go new. We're going to go new, assembly, click OK. And straight away we press X out of that there. Save. Deli counter in POR, planes of reference. So we're going to go assembly. So assembly involves putting two or more parts together. Insert component. Right. Browse your folder, Deli counter stand, and we'll slot it in. Okay. Now, right now it says fully defined there. It's not. Right click on it and float it. Okay. We're going to go insert component, browse, glass unit, and we're going to put the glass unit in. And click OK. And we want to spin this around. We want to get this to fit on that. And we got to have the same fully defined. So we're going to go under move component, select rotate component. and we're going to hold down the left click button of our mouse and drag our mouse around over the glass display unit to change it the way we want. Now, we want to stick this onto that. So the way we do that is the mate component. So we go mate, and I'm going to click this face here and this face here, and it snaps on to something called coincident. So coincident means they're sitting on the same surface or on the same point position. Click OK. So now this can't be moved. The two of them can be moved left and right at one time. Now we're going to hold down the rolly button of the mouse and move it around. We're going to click this back face, here, and right click. Now we're going to hold down the rolly button of the mouse, turn it around, click this face here, hold down the rolly button of the mouse, and click the front face. And coincident snaps on, the coincident mate snaps on all the time, so it knows those surfaces have to sit together. So now the whole model is moved at once. So the next thing we're going to do is put in our planes of reference and regularly save your work. So insert component, browse, insert reference, I click this in here. Now we got to put this stable. So I'm going to click this face here, portion of the vertical plane. I'm going to go to mate, and you can hit this plus arrow here to find front plane, and I'm going to put them, front plane is the same as the vertical plane. We're going to click them together. Now we're going to go portion of horizontal plane and top plane, click them together. Now the right plane, I'm going to click the right plane here and this line here and put them together. Coincident and right click. So coincident means they're in line with each other. It'll snap on itself to you. And I'm going to click in a moment's time. I'm going to see the way I can move this part, so never mind what I was going to say. And I can't move that. I need to fully stop this from moving around, or I need to define its movement. So I'm going to zoom in by using the scroll wheel, and I'm going to turn the object around and click the bottom face, and I use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. And now I'm going to click the portion of the horizontal plane. So that means the Deli counter sits on the horizontal plane. Now I'm going to rotate the object around, and I'm going to click this back face. And I'm going to click this face here. Now I don't want them touching each other, because that would mean that your plan is right on the XY line. So it would. So I'm going to go to this tab here, distance tab. I'm going to type in 20 mil. So if an object is 20 mil from the XY line in plan, it means it's 20 mil from the XY, or 20 mil from the vertical plane in 3D. Now I'm going to click this face here, mate. Oh, sorry, that's view mode. And this face here, and I'm going to go distance again. So we'll go 15 this time. So that means the object is 15 millimeters from the end vertical plane. I'm going to click OK. Save your work. Now I'm going to get you to click this face. Control and 8. See the way it's fully defined down there. We're going to do the elevation. Sketch, and the elevation in 3D now. Sketch, and convert entities. So convert entities, what it does is converts physical edges into a sketch. So you need to have the plane, can't be light blue. Convert entities, click these edges here, and one more to do. So there's the elevation. If you're looking from this direction, what you see is projected onto the vertical plane. And I got to change, I'm going to click that line and press construction geometry, so we mean it's hidden. So the projection lines are like this here. Press exit sketch, 3D sketch, line. Here's the projection lines, your sight lines. So what you see if you were standing from here, what your eyes see is being pushed onto the vertical plane. So all the points are being projected onto, that you see are being projected onto the vertical plane. So you can exit, turn off that sketch, and if you want to change the color of the sketch, you're not actively inside it, but if you want to change the presentation color, it used to be here now, but it's gone off SolidWorks type as 2017. Turn on the black box up here, type in sketch color, edit sketch or curve color, click that, click the sketch you want, say it right there. Now your plan will be got from the same idea. Click the horizontal plane, sketch, just click out there, turn it off, convert entities, and click the face you want there, and there's your plan there. What you see looking from above is projected onto the horizontal plane. Exit the sketch, sketch again, click the face, sketch for your end elevation, convert entities, and there you go, and this one as well, and so on and so forth. You can do your 3D projection lines going that way if you want. Alright, so just a final recap on the video. Okay, this is what it looks like. This is what's happening in 3D. You're standing from here to look at your elevation, and you project what you see onto the vertical plane. From plan, you look above and you project what you see onto the horizontal plane. From end elevation, you look here and you project what you see on the end vertical plane. On your sheet, they're organized like this. Just be aware now, I can't get it up on the computer, but there's no gap between here and here on your sheet. They're like, though this line and this line are right together, and this line and this line are right together, but I can't take that off on the computer screen. The swept boss base command is you need a path. So I'll go in, I'll just roughly sketch out the shape again. So you need a path. You need to be exited the path sketch. Yeah, and then sketch. You gotta have a path. Earlier on, I think I was calling that plan view a path. I meant profile. Exit the sketch for it to come up. Features, swept boss base. There's the path. There's the profile. Alright, cheers. Thank you. Save your work. And I think we're good to go.